What is good? This is Archangel Raphael, aka Jesus Christ, Shiva, as well as other no deities such as Abraham's bosom and etc. In and out the body, as well as usual. May carry out God's full authority, purity, presence, essence. And on today's video, nonetheless, is always going to be the astral man. I ain't never had nowhere to land unless it's with you. This is the family man stretching in my right hand. Go ahead and grab on. Let's take off together. Alright, new upgrade integration about a whole lot of light fucking downloads and shit. Fucking traveling and everything. So, there's been a splinter stuck in my motherfucking foot, my right foot, for a while, close to the heel, like pretty much where the heel starts, right about on the top of there. And I try to get it out with this nail clipper, and I'm like digging in through layers of skin as much as I could, and I couldn't get it out, all the way out at least, and it just keeps fucking bugging me and shit. So I'm trying to get it out. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get it out, but that's what I'm doing while I'm making this video. There's a little light on from the side closet where I fucking lay at, so just know that's all the light that's hitting me right now. But this video is primarily about racism and how to get rid of it and fix it, nigger. Okay, so let me explain, right? Before you start jumping to conclusions and shit, that I'm the problem and shit. No, I'm the solution, baby. You're retarded. So am I. But look, this is why I get to do what I get to do. So look, hold on. As life married to the universe, as God married to karma, damn, that's different. So I'm here to remind you and let you know that you are not separate from God. We individually and collectively make up what God is. We are God, I am God, you are God. So that said, what I want to need you to know right now is that, when something lines up for you, you don't hesitate on that shit. You don't, oh, hey, I got this download. I know I'm going to do this shit. And the reason why I'm going to do it is because it's going to put me to the next energy in the wavelength, the frequency. That's actually going to help me to release what I need to release right now and be open to that next wave. So when I try to do that next, for example, I'm painting right now and I like expressing myself that way, creatively and intuitively. So next, I know I also love to, make some instrumental beats. So I'm painting right now, but that doesn't mean just because I'm doing this that I'm going to have less energy for the next thing. The only way you could do that is because what you're doing right now is like you're not fully whatever. Like it could be like maybe you waited too long, maybe you didn't necessarily felt like you didn't get rid of everything you needed to get rid of, release it. So not only am I going to help you do that in this video, I'm single-handedly going to destroy every little piece of retarded human faculty that could keep you from actually upgrading and becoming who you're meant to be. And only my archangels could really understand where I'm coming from to begin with, as well as all my angels. Shout out to the whole angelic force and all the archangels on board. Angelic force, angels learning to descend a little to help everyone and level up their shit and their hierarchy and all that, and demons becoming angels. So there's no such thing as, hey, I'm gonna be a demon because demons have power, and that's not true. That's been proven wrong countless times. Lots of demons don't. Lots of demons end up in places in hell where they have no power. A few demons do, and they end up going back to reincarnation, and you end up seeing how that plays out. You literally end up witnessing it. So instead of being a bystander to everything that's happening, I'm here to show you that you could be an active force of God and literally steer your life in the proper direction. So this being Dr. Change, being the only universal constant, I never had no one to blame. Did I already say that shit? I did it not? I had to repeat myself for some reason. There's a thing about respect, and there's a thing about holding yourself back because you're afraid to express yourself as what needs to be said and how it needs to be said. So pretty much you going through all the travels you need to go through to manifest the life you need to be who you are and who you're supposed to be is exactly what it takes to not only have the strength and the willpower, but also have the courage and the determination to be what you need to be and level up. And like I say this every single video. Every single video is his own movie, and like you need to watch all my videos. You're with Archangel Raphael on this channel. This shit is different, and this shit is supposed to be like, yeah, it is the documentation of enlightenment. It is the documentation of evolution and growth and everything that you could ever hope and want to be and shit and do in life. This is that channel. And every single fucking show you watch, music, song, whatever the fuck you like and listen to and you wear and smell, like this is that put into one flux and field of like just positive outcomes and results no matter where you go and what you do. And look, my hair is trying to tell me I should probably try to give up on this fucking shit. I'm trying to get rid of this splinter in my foot because it might be there for a reason or some shit. But you know what? I don't like the fact that it can just fucking bug me, man. So I really want to try to get rid of it, but I'm in like an awkward fucking weird place right now trying to do it with the nail clipper. It's like not working. I should really make someone else do it for me. But anyways, racism, right? Here's where it actually begins. You probably heard this before. I'm gonna say it again. I feel like I have to repeat myself in a different way. It begins in your mind. And the reason why you believe it to be true is because whatever you did to accumulate the results you did, it could be that you feel like you have a certain love of and protection and a healing and a light from God. It's God or God, So you feel like if you're not treated and respected accordingly, that anyone who comes into your life who presents themselves in an entirely new way, you have every right to disbelief, and you're supposed to, in fact, especially if you're close to such individuals that I'm speaking of. Because this is not for everyone, obviously, but like there's some specific people who manifested themselves and got summoned and from everywhere, different parts of life, very high spiritually ranked type shit. So when you express yourself in this way, you gotta know that demons have that too. And that's the reason why I'm here to remind you, I'm not paying for your sins. I might be all those entities I said I am, but I'm also none of them. I'm not getting crucified for you. I've already done that shit. Been there, done that. You're late. You're late to the party, baby. What I'm trying to let you know is that you have every right to do whatever you feel and need to do when you have to do it. For example, if you're gonna kill an innocent animal who has done no wrong to you, right? And then you're gonna consume it as food because of survival. Okay, so because of survival, what makes you justify and think that it's cruel and unjust to actually murder someone when the person that you probably will murder, end up killing, is a violent person? They're in hand and working with the devil, and sometimes the devil runs away from home and does not stay where the devil was karmically placed, in jail, in hell, in prison, because the devil fights with God in spiritual entanglements that lead to salvation and creation, lead to life. The whole reason the body of earth you witness, it exists to the level and the evolution it does to this day, is because the archangels and angels who descended from the seraphim, all the archangels, taught humanity it. Not only did they teach them, they showed them. They were the vessels for God. So I'm not here telling you a story. I'm being the living witness and example and leading by action. So this is what it takes, right? You might have to go through hell to get to heaven. You might have to fight through the devil to live with God. You might have to do a lot of these things, right? But if you believe you're not protected, it's true. If you believe in racism, then racism is true. That the devil wins. The devil is only there to put you in fear. So if I tell you something and it's rubbing you the wrong way, and you feel like, oh shit, this person is one with the enemy and all this shit, look, you need to see through the veils. This is what this channel's for. This channel isn't for, oh hey, I'm here to so and so. No, I'm here for the healing, but I'm also here for the killing too. So, the devil, the story goes, the devil got kicked out of heaven, right? It was one of the angels, very highly ranked, and got kicked out, right? Here's why. The devil took all this, just like humanity, all the knowledge, everything, from the archangels, the Anunnaki, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and then started rebelling in a very demonic way, talking about like, oh nah, we can't work together. Oh nah, like, shit is tough, shit is hard, shit is, like just like weird shit, you know what I mean? Like just stuff that wouldn't even make sense type shit. Because of pain, like it's just, and then the loss and the depth of the pain resulted in every little piece of what reminds that of God, and why the pain is to be transmuted to allow higher levels of hunger to be satisfied. There's a way to eat through your mind. There's a way to eat through your soul that brings love, happiness, enlightenment, peace, like fun, like enjoyment, like union, like, camaraderie, like people, places, things, situations in your life that are like just lead to happiness. Like it's exciting, like it feels good. Like that took so much to get to. The fact that the process was just seemingly not enjoyable anymore. So instead of getting to the result every single time because of the process, the result is the progress, right? When you're making progress and you're moving forward, that's the result. The result isn't that's the ending. People think the ending is, oh yeah, happily ever after. Nah. The progress and moving forward is never ending. That's the change. That's the constant. That's existing. That's experiencing. That's why you experience creation the way you do. But before that, right? So basically what it means is the devil was never supposed to exist. It's never supposed to manifest. The only reason the devil did and the devil is because it was almost like, it's almost like a God plan to say, all right, if humanity won't change, we're gonna make humanity change. So the devil was forced to come. Long story short, and the reason why I'm releasing this and I'm saying this the way I am is because I'm just now understanding myself that is actually happening right now. Like it's kind of like revealing the past information that happened a long time ago in a subtle way that isn't necessarily happening right now, but it possibly could, but it necessarily isn't. Because if it is, then it's going to have to take not only a new approach that is scientifically based to be righteous and make complete sense. Like, you can't say you're going to, oh, hey, murder this thing, but I love that thing. Especially when whatever the fuck that thing is not of love or righteousness or purity or anything worthwhile to even have around. Like, it's literally demonic. Like, that's the type of shit you're supposed to kill. I don't know why the fuck demonic society decided to uphail and upveil the demonic culture to the point where, like it's literally chaos. Like it makes no sense. That's what chaos is. It makes no sense. At least the way humans go about it, because it's demonic. But the chaos that the archangels have taught, it always leads to order, because the chaos that we're into is like spiritual chaos. It's like how existence and the universe even formed. Like it needed that. That's the type of chaos that is actually supposed to happen. But the small light of order and chaos in humanity, what they seemingly understand, is of like just no sense. Like there's no life in it. There's no, like it has nothing to do with anything. Like it literally is. Okay, so here's how I'm gonna explain it. Right, I'm receiving the energy right now of it, not necessarily the idea or the knowledge or the wisdom of it. No, I'm literally receiving the energy, how it's coming to me. So it's like this. Why would I waste my time trying to say something when I don't know what to say, and actually just want to enjoy myself expressing what I actually want to do and create, then try and be an embodiment of something that I don't even know how to be, to the point where I'm gonna make myself feel bad or feel like weird about it, or some shit that's not going on, like, and fail to actually fight appropriately and accordingly when I need to bring the deliverance. That's what I needed to express right there, to express this, right? That was the momentum and the travel I just went through to express out loud. You can get saturated. The saturation is about the colors that you fail to dive into each one, so to the point where you can't rewrite anything. You can't paint in something new. You can't even formulate a new paragraph, a new algorithm. Like you make it a little too simple, right? Because the complexity is where the enjoyable life is. But you enjoy the simplicity too much because you think and believe that everything is supposed to be something that it isn't, because that's how you had it before existence happened. And the reason why you can't seemingly enjoy and experience existence is because you haven't gotten to the progress, because the process was so taught to you that it was wrong, it wasn't supposed to be. Because that's what the devil did. The devil just jumped to conclusions, and the devil didn't, you know what I mean? Like no one feels like no one feels like the devil is a bad person. I don't give a fuck, because not only are you hesitant to the fact that what's actually happening isn't happening, you're also making it seem like you're not supposed to be your best self. So not only did I just show you and teach myself something new I've traveled through, witnessed live on camera, and the only way I could have gotten here is if I made this video, and if I even had the energy to put towards my next song, my next painting, my next journal, my next wave of research and intellect and knowledge I'm gonna put down, so I could sit here and say to myself that I'm right. But it's not true. I can't just be right, because in order to be right, I have to be wrong. But even when I'm wrong, it doesn't mean I'm wrong. Let me explain. How I'm receiving it right now, and want to create some remembrance into my DNA, because of the energy and how potent and powerful it is there was never a point in time where any one body of organism was bigger or better than the other, except when demons got the knowledge of the archangels. Only then. So this is where the new change is coming. Not only are the archangels now aware of everything in our bloodline, our DNA, in our past lives and everything, we actually don't give a fuck this time. Because not only are we not scared about what could possibly happen, we're letting you know, like, because I'm letting you know, like, I'm the leader. I'm the head of everything. I'm letting you know. Whatever the fuck you're planning, whatever you're trying to do, that shit is already said and done with. And not only will you probably not get what you want in the end, but you're also gonna miss out like on everything. Like everything worthwhile you could ever fucking possibly even want to experience in life, you're not gonna get it. Like, especially when you're operating from that place. I'm explaining this to you on an energetic and spiritual level. I'm not explaining to you in a logical and walking you through and holding your hand right now, because the path that I'm on, it leads to every way. And when I say every way, I don't mean every demonic way. Hell no. And you probably think right now that I'm speaking to the cut, to the jump. I'm not explaining enough, because you can't possibly work in the energy I'm in, and you feel like you can. But that's the problem. That's why you don't feel like you can. So you don't have any choice but to either feel like you can't be me, so you're gonna stop wanting to be around me, or if you are gonna be around me, then you're gonna turn into a demon and you not want to become an archangel or an angel. You know, speaking, if you're an angel, meaning like you have to descend to work with everyone, and if you're a demon, you don't want to join the angelic force and become an angel because you feel like you're under me or some shit, or you're under, like that's dumb. That's dumb. It's never like that, and it never will be. So that's literally where racism comes from. That's where, like, how did I get there? How did I just explain that? How did God just utilize not only my vessel but things around me, but to really like make things happen in a way that you possibly couldn't even imagine? How did that happen? How does this work? Right? If you can learn to relax, right? If you can learn to just like try to, like, when it feels like really bad, like when it feels like damn, like fuck, shit, like when you can like kind of laugh about that, like feel good about it, in the slightest way, not like a hard, oh, I'm gonna create this emotion. That's not what this is about, you know. Like shout out to you fallen archangels. I lead all of y'all, so y'all know what's up. Like, this is what it's about. It's fun. Like, it's fun trying to get there sometimes. Sometimes it's such a subtle thing. Like, you feel it so deep, and it's just like, this is amazing. This is new. I just keep getting better. I keep getting stronger. I keep getting wiser. I keep getting more better. You see how I needed to breathe right there, and how I just let myself do it? You see how I don't explain things when I don't have to? You see how I explain things when I want to? You see how I am just... I'm not bragging about it. I'm not like, oh, look, I'm so above you. I can do things you can't. The fuck? Why did I even feel like I needed to address that? It's because we live in demonic society. The archangels are here not because we have to. Because we wanted to. Because this shit is fun. Because even if we lose the war or whatever, there's no war to lose to begin with. That's the point. So it's like the best y'all can really do is to really just work with us and join us and help us. That way we could make heaven on earth and make it real. Like, the establishment currently of the orders are not, like, fulfilled. So it still leads to demonic places. And it prevails, actually. It's satiated and it's satisfied on all levels in society. So I'm here to motherfucker tell you and show you there's a better way. All you gotta do is help me. But you probably don't want to help me because you feel like you have to do it alone. Oh, everyone has to be independent. No, blah, 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 blah. We live in a society that is promoting that. Yeah, it's demonic society. I'm trying to get you out of that. But if you already don't like it, then where else do you have to go than come to people like me, right? When I say people like me, I'm not talking about anyone else, anything other than the angelic force and the fucking flight squad, all the archangels on board, period. Right? Why do I even say it like that? Why does it gotta be mine? Why does it gotta be my thing, my? Because here's why. I am the living embodiment of all fucking races in literally anything and everything. Like, just to give you a better idea and show you some light, like, I don't have to prove myself, but I choose to, because that is love. Love is action and proving. Like, love doesn't stop just because it has an ego or some shit. Like, the ego is supposed to be what you create to create some stability and protection, not to utilize that shit as some sort of justification or vehicle for power. Like, how does that even make sense? Like, how do you even feel like you can get power from that shit? You can't. You never do. And even if you do, it's like never at the point of like you might feel like it works because you manifest some things spiritually from it. Like, that's demonic spiritual power, because it works, right? But it only works to that extent. Like, when you try to go further, it's like, damn, I really trapped myself in it. So the whole reason you even went down that path and did that shit is because you had to, not because you wanted to. But I do it because I want to. I do it because you do it and you feel like it's good. And not only do you feel like it's good because you got it from me, but because I know how to make it something that you can't. And you possibly couldn't, because you're not working with me and you're not with me. Only, you know, I call myself the family man because my family isn't just my bloodline or my blood. My family is all the archangels and all the angels, baby. The whole flight squad and all the angelic force. I love all of you. So this is what this channel's for, is like not keep it to 20 to 30 minutes each video and not prolong it too much, because I value your time and your space, because that's what existence prevails off of in order to embody its truest nature of peace and love. But outside of that, you know, like, the longest you'll ever get to be with me is probably in person. And yes, there's going to be security, and yes, there's going to be protection on, and there's going to be every little piece of thing where, you know, if you have any, like, whatever the fuck going on with you, mental illness, that'll be addressed and you'll be helped. But you'll never get to a point where you can just feel like anything demonic in your being can prevail, because it won't. You can't be around me. You can't be a part of the angelic force. Sorry you didn't make it. There was no tryouts. The tryouts were the initiation. And if you didn't even get there, then, you know. Well, okay, so, yeah. Anyways, I don't have anything else to, yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace, love, enlightenment, health, wealth, and abundance. I love you. Make sure you love yourself. If you're a man watching this video, I'm here to lead you the right way, not the wrong way. If you're a woman watching this video, I'm here to teach you how to take the throne of God, baby, aka my motherfucker, dude. So, yeah. So, it's raining right now. I just know how to manifest, like, rain. I love it. I love rain. I love rain. I love when it rains. I love manifesting. I love creating new, like, Okay, Right Flight music coming soon. Right Flight station coming on the way already. It's done. Let's get it. I love you.